everybody. Today I am to told you about is sports dangerous. So my point of view about first of all, my point of view about sport is we should play sport. I want to be even me want to be a soccer athlete when I grow up. So I think sport isn't dangerous for kids. On the other side, if we don't play sport, it will be pretty dangerous and get it died. We can be fat, have lots of calories, and diabetes. So it's a kind of pandemic that made you be fat, and you can't eat sugar, and it will happen if you don't do a lot of sport. And kids now are really lazy with playing video games, watching TV. So sport is also a really good distraction for them to exercise outside. But even sport has something bad on its side. Let's see today. Sports can make us have injuries. We can have there are four kinds of sport. Non-contact sport. It's like when you use in the gym, you use the thing to get you muscular. And swimming is called non-contact sport. Next is limited contact sport, like baseball. You have a limit of contacting in this sports. And these are contact sports, which are one of the two most dangerous kind of sport. I love contact sports because they have two of my favorite kind of sports: basketball and soccer. Contact sports is when you can touch each other. It's contact, and it don't have a limit. Like you can do a body, you can touch freely at each other. And the last is collision sport, like hockey, like tennis or badminton, like that. You use something to contact something, and it could make you a collision. Now, let's talk about non-contact sport. Non-contact sport is the kind of way of playing sport without contacting anybody, anything. Like swimming, you only contact the water, which is harmless to you unless you drown it. But here's contact, so nothing to drown it. So non-contact is when you don't touch anything, and what you do is something like you don't touch anybody. And gymnastics is like a non-contact sport because you don't contact with anybody. You don't touch anybody. So next is limited contact sport. It's a sport that limited the time you can contact with each other. It also have injuries, but less than contact sport. Contact sport. Now we're talking about contact sport. It's the kind of sport that you can touch each other the way you like. But if you hit other too strong, you'll get out of the game. So contact sport is really dangerous. Like one time in NBA, a player stepped on, pushed him on his chest, and it was really dangerous. She had a heart attack, and I think you should play contact sport because it runs most calories but you need to be prepared for your injuries. So stay care. Last is collision. I don't play any of collision sport. I play collision sport. I don't play hockey. Hockey is one of the most dangerous collision sports. It's making the ice is freezing, and it's like you can like easily fall if you don't know how to skate. So I think you should learn how to skate before playing hockey and collision sport, and it's fun. Like tennis, you run a lot around the court, hitting the ball. It helps you using your own hands and your legs. Next is the collision sport that I'm talking about is golf. Golf is a kind of sport. My dad played golf. If the golf falls, swung the golf right into his head like this. It will hurt their head, and they were like the skull will break, and it will be very dangerous. Or if they hit the ball and it be too far and hit the other fans, it will be really dangerous because a golf ball is really heavy and really hard. So you don't want to have these injuries. Prepare and follow the rules of all these sports. Goodbye. See you again.